Sam, before we talk about Saturday's game away at Charlton, I think this is the first time we've really spoken to you this season properly before a game. How would you assess Exeter City's start in League One?
It's been good. It's been good. It's definitely be positive. We definitely building a good reputation for ourselves. Who definitely showing teams who are able and capable to play in this league. Which is about finding tuning those little areas. Carry on having that consistency of doing well and pushing ourselves to get as high as possible in the league.
Last weekend, a good victory over your former club, MK Dons. I think it could have been more than 1-0, but reflecting on that game, it was a really, really positive performance, possibly the best of the season, both attacking and defensively pretty sound as well.
Yeah, it was definitely a good feeling to get all 3 points. That's always the aim, to get 3 points on the Saturday or the Tuesday, whenever they come. But yeah, it was definitely a strong performance from the boys through the back and through the front. Definitely could have had more goals, but we said we got to stay in the game, we stay composed and ready, and we get the opportunities. Like I felt like in the first half from set pieces as well, we had a few corners where it could have gone in. I had a chance myself that I could have buried away a few. But, it was coming, the goal was coming for us, and luckily we did like what we had to do, and defensively as well with that one chance, that one big chance they had, Jammer very strong at the back there. But it was definitely a great performance for all the boys, and, it's definitely a positive step into the right direction.
And a nice moment in that game, of course, was when Jay Stansfield came on. I know he came on for you, didn't he? But we saw at the end, usually it's you that's conducting the big bank, but you sort of pushed him towards the big bank and let him have his moment there. That was a really nice thing that we got on camera.
Yeah, it was definitely something I felt like it's needed, like he's obviously with everything, the reputation and everything behind the club that runs with him. I think it's good for him to have that moment and, show that the fans are here for him as well. Like they're so excited for him to be here. And I think it helps him relish in that moment and then makes it more eager for him to come out and show what he's capable of. I think he wants to just please the fans and everybody else and show how good he is. So I think those moments for him as well will be great.
And of course, his addition alongside Harry Smith, that's 2 more attacking options. It's always great to have competition in your area of the pitch.
Yeah, it definitely is. It keeps you on your toes, keeps you fighting, keeps you at your best. Because you never know what could happen. You need to be at your best all the time. You always got to be competing for your spot, which is good because I think that helps us as strikers keep that competitive edge. Keep that sniff and hunger for goals, which is what's needed. To do well as an individual and help the team better themselves and get higher and more points on the board.
On to the reason we're here then, Charlton away on Saturday. Back to London for you. I imagine there'll be quite a few of the Nombe family there.
Yeah, there'll be a few Nombes there, a few people there. It'll be interesting, for some of the family to come down and watch me play there. It's a stadium I haven't played in before myself. I've been there, but I haven't played. So it'll be interesting to be on that pitch playing there and having the family there to actually watch me play. But it's definitely a game I'm excited for, I'm ready for, and I feel like we're going there with great momentum behind us.
Former Premier League club, of course, Charlton, holds almost 30,000, but there'll be just over 1,500 City fans there. Great support as always, and they'll no doubt make a racket.
Yeah, of course. They're always loud. They're always noise. You can hear them, whether they come in 10, 20 or thousands, you can always hear Exeter City fans, which is great. I always love to hear them and I always want them to be at the games because, when you come through the COVID times and there was no games and stuff and it was behind fans, it was kind of tedious. But, having the fans there and building that atmosphere is definitely an extra 1%, 2% to carry on making you work hard and do well.
What are you expecting from Charlton?
I don't know. I haven't. We're more focused on ourselves and what we can do to implement our game plans and progress forward and definitely ways of how we can hurt them. But they do have good individuals and good players. You know, I've obviously heard Jaden Stockley was here before, and you know he's definitely a goal scoring threat. So we definitely know what they're capable of and what areas they can hurt us, but we also know where we can hurt them, and you know try to implement our games and try to go there and play our way and try to build a identity behind the game in ourselves.